Hello, YouTube family of mine. How are you this week? I hope this week has been good. All day today, my mind has been kind of blank about what to talk about. I have been like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? Because nothing really was just, I don't know, percolating for me. And I decided, I guess I need to be vulnerable and talk about what I don't really want to talk about, which is me coming into a deeper understanding of my own self-worth. I've mentioned this before. You'll probably hear me say it again, that whenever you are working on self-love, self-acceptance, forgiveness, you will get to points where you feel like, I've got this. I really love myself. So proud, and what a beautiful thing that is when that happens. Finding deeper sense of self-love. And then you'll find a pocket of more not self-love towards yourself. And it's an opportunity to go deeper. And so that's something that happened to me this week. I thought I had really come to a place of understanding my worth, setting boundaries, not accepting certain things anymore. And I'm going to start talking about this by saying Teal Swan, who I love, I'm going to link one of her videos below. If I can find this one, I will link it. But she talks about in one of her videos about how the universe is always guiding you. And you can always ask for that guidance, right? You can always ask for it and be guided. But that sometimes the universe is going to lead you into something bad. I mean, really bad. That's how she says it. So that you can learn something, so that you can find something. It's not pointless. You know, pain and suffering is not pointless. There are lessons to be had in our suffering. So this week I did something that I stopped doing, but I felt led into doing this thing. I put myself out there, so to speak, in a way that I shouldn't have, because not that I shouldn't have. Clearly I was led into it. I did it. I don't regret it, even though I cried my eyes out on the way home, even though I was angry, even though I felt like, why did I do that again? Why did I feel led into doing this when the outcome was nothing like I thought it was going to be? I thought this time it would be different. This time, because I was definitely clearly being led into doing this, it would be different. And on the way home, in my anger and frustration and teariness, I realized that I had done it so that I could realize my worth on an even deeper level, and that it was not something that I needed to do, and that I can let this thing that I'm wanting to manifest come to me. That is the lesson, time and time again, and in more ways than one, and around more things than just one. I have thought and felt that I needed to do something, that I needed to fight for something. And I know I have a video on here where I talk about fighting for what you want. And this week I have thought a lot about that video. Because again, recently I have found myself feeling as though it's not for me to fight. I believe in fighting for things. I do. But I also believe in the power of, in certain situations, the power of standing your ground on knowing your worth, knowing that if it's been promised to you, that there's nothing that you need to do, that you can sit in your power, especially as a feminine. We don't realize, men and women alike don't understand the power of feminine energy and its ability to call in the desires of our heart and sit back and just wait and receive and not take action. Sometimes there is so much more power for us in non-action. We've been raised in such a masculine world where it's all about taking action. You have to take action, take action, take action. But so much of what we learn, so many, like every studies, right? Like they're all done on men. We have no idea anymore what the role of a woman is or what the role of a woman should be. The feminine isn't supposed to take action. The feminine is supposed to be the receiver. It's the masculine's job. And we have masculine and feminine in us, all of us. And so I'm not saying that women should not take action on anything. But there's certain things. There's certain things. And we have to know and have the wisdom and the discernment to know which of those things are for us to take some sort of action on, and when we're not. When we're supposed to just let the Creator know what it is we want and sit back and be in our feminine energy and receive and be open to having what we need show up for us. Because we're worth it. And I hope that this is making sense right now, because because a little bit of me feels like, I wonder if this makes any sense to my audience right now. The moral of the story, I think, here is remember your worth, remember your power, stay firm in your boundaries, stay firm in the things that you know are yours. If you know it's yours and you know it's meant for you, and you have already asked the Creator for it, and you know that it's coming, then you can, especially if you're a woman, if you're a woman watching this, you can sit back in your feminine energy and just be like a flower budding, open, ready for bees to come and pollinate. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to talk about for this week, and I'm done. That's all I have. I hope that it did make sense. I hope that this was beneficial, and I hope you enjoyed my, just decided to try sitting here talking and playing the bowls. I actually didn't know that's what I was gonna do when I hit record. But I like it. It's kind of sweet. So, remember who you are. If it's your job to take action, take action. And if it's your job to sit and be receptive, then sit and be receptive. Know your power, know your worth, know your strength. My phone stopped because of storage. Anyway, that's all I got. All my love and grace, you guys. I hope you have a great week. See you in the next one.